Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and bookworms? So here we are. This is day 2 of me doing some video filming on my love of books. I collect novels, comic books, graphic novels, and manga. So again, this video is not about my novel collection. That'll be probably the last video. This is just kind of like my hallway, so you can kind of get an idea how it is to come up to my library, or my mini library, I should say. So anyway, with further ado, so I know nobody's asked me for this video, but again, I just figure I share, just like the rest of the community. So when you walk up, you hear the squeaky stairs. This would be my bathroom, and have a nice poster there. My son's room, his name is Xavier, and then here's my hallway. So even if I ever did videos, I don't think I could ever have a bookcase behind me because it's pretty narrow, as you can see. So again, that's kind of like going downstairs and whatnot. A little picture of the Spidey there, the Avengers. Yes, I'm from Boston, just in case. So, so this is basically my book collection. Again, just real quick one. I don't know how I'm going to set this up if I ever do a video on June 1st, like I stated yesterday on my manga video. But again, just real quick, I'm not going to go through anything. That's what's on top. And if you're wondering why is it so dark, well, again, no light, no windows in these rooms. And just to kind of keep the light from this, I made sure to close the doors just because it actually looks better. And I could turn on the hallway light, but it's not that strong. So I think this way it's still pretty clear. You can see what's going on. So the way that I did this one, I had to very crudely cut out for my lighting, and so I can kind of get into the closet next to it. But that's okay. I didn't care. It's just at least I still have another shelf. So, and this is my white collection because as you can see, they're all white shelves. So then you walk over here. There's my Blu-ray 4K collection. That's the closet that needs light. I'll show you the top of this just in case if you're curious, real quick. A lot of old school statues. I haven't bought a statue in 7, 8, maybe 10 years. It's just not, I mean, you can tell if you know statues, everything here is pretty old. But I'm happy with it. I would never get rid of these. So anyway, so then coming down, this is the Batman Legends collection, as you can see there. I just started it. Obviously in Europe, it went on for quite a few years, but they never finished it. I think they're like 5 issues short, so 6, something like that. Couple just comics. Again, nice empty spot. I don't know what I'm going to put there yet. It's all a work in progress still. So I started collecting really hard again 3 years ago. Prior to that, if I had a dozen graphic novels, that was a lot. And if you're wondering why, well, I'm a comic book snob. I've been collecting for 38 years. And to me, graphic novels, hardcovers, and omnis, it was, I don't want to say trash, but I was basically, no, I have the originals. Why do I need to get this crap? Well, as you get older, you start finding out you need space. Comic books do cost a lot more money. Of course, if people don't buy comics, then you can't have trades or omnis, collected editions. So the hobby, I don't want the hobby to die because then these die. This is my DC. So I kind of keep everything just like my manga collection. I keep everything in by company brand and then alphabetical order, like I did with my manga. So that's my DC still more DC. And it doesn't have to be alphabetical where it hinders the size of what I'm collecting. It makes sense to me. I know it may not to you, but for example, see, these are my hardcovers, and then these are my trades, but they're alphabetical. Some Rebirth stuff there. My Black Label magazines or comic books, whatever you want to call them. Some more omnis. So yeah, so like I was saying, I was a snob and I thought this stuff was crap. So I only started 3 years ago as I started realizing, I can't have 30 long boxes, 42 long boxes or whatever. Unfortunately, I had to sell a lot of my Conan books just because I needed money and whatnot. So that sucks. So I've gotten rid of, I think 17. That's all I have left on eBay. So I sold the other 17 on eBay. I had posted 18 of them. and that's what I have left as of now. But I do have the first 3 already saved at my local comic book store. The stuff that Signature's doing with Titan. Is it Titan? I think it's Titan. It's some more hardcover. So again, if you notice, I'm on my Marvel side here, and I try to keep the figures to match what's going on. Some softies, and I try to keep a couple. I don't know if you noticed there, had that Batman cover. So I'll keep 1 or 2 comics there because, again, that's how I started. I started with the actual comics, with the floppies. And we're on the last one. So right now it's just 6 of these bad boys. I really can't do more than 6, so I have to make sure that as I keep adding books, they just fit well, and we'll have to probably get rid of all the action figures somehow. Either put them away, sell them, trade them, whatever. The only cube that doesn't have comics, it's all just kind of like weird stuff that I don't want to throw away because I like it or whatever. But eventually will have to come out so I can put more comics. And there you go. So I went from having like 70 omnibuses, something like that, to only 48, 49 of them now. So for the little lights that you see there, those little pugs. Yeah, pugs. What's cool about them is I picked these up at Amazon, and they're LEDs. And as I'm walking, you can change the mood. So my kids love this because at nighttime they can just kind of change what it looks like. So we have the red room, for example, the red effect. So, but it's a shame. I mean, I have a lot of family members that come here. They'll see the collection, they love it. But again, this hallway just kind of kills it. So this is what's on this side. Just family pictures of my kids. Some action figures. Some Pokemon love up there. Zelda, Metroid, one of my favorite things. And then this side has some original art from my friend Fabian. Probably one of the greatest Transformers artists that there is. And then some, fake canvases. That's from Disney World. Some Star Wars land, whatever. And then again, if you want to change the mood again, we can go to green, Celtic green. So again, it's a shame that, I have a, decent size of amount of books. Out of the 3 genres, graphic novels, and manga, I have graphic novels the most. And then it's novels, and then mangas is last. It's something like 400, 500, and 600. And, these are plus numbers or whatever. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just letting you guys know. So, yes, my love for graphic novels is number 1. And not that manga and novels have to compete against each other, but it's just kind of like the way that I purchase them. And sometimes I'll go 4 or 5 months without buying anything of a particular genre. So, again, very crude. I don't know. I think if I do a spotlight on each book eventually, in a couple months, it'll have to just be on a tripod, and I'll just have to maybe do it in parts, just so it makes sense. And, people, they want to, see it a little bit better and whatnot. So as always, guys, thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate in asking. And we'll change the color to this funky lava looking color there. And again, I do have lights here, but I'll show you what the lights look like. It's not very strong, so it's okay. It's just one light bulb, as you can see there. But yeah, so like I was saying, thank you so much for viewing. For those, 3 or 4 people that view it, I appreciate it. I always really do. YouTube is a finicky thing where hopefully maybe someday you do something that everybody loves and wants to keep watching. And obviously you have to always grind. I watch guys like, I'll do a little plug here, not that they need it, but, I watch Omar over at Nearman Condition. I watch, I forget the young man's name, but the Omnibus Collector, he does all the manga stuff. And then there's Jess, Omni Dog Vault. There's Crisis, Peter. He's awesome too. So yeah, it's a real nice community. I'm sure there's a lot more out there, but those are the guys that I kind of watch right now. So again, that was it, guys. I kind of started a few minutes ago saying thank you for watching, but I'll finish it off now. But yeah, if you have any questions, if you'd like to see more, please let me know. You guys take care. Peace. And again, thanks. Later.